Hello and welcome. If this is your first time here, if this is not your first time here and you've come back and you're a subscriber, I love you. If you're brand new, think about subscribing and help me get to 100 by the end of the year. I'm trying to get to 100. 100, that solid, beautiful number that takes you into the 3-digit range. Seems so unattainable sometimes. Anyway, I'm John Stark from movieguy.com, and we have a new Star Wars series. We have concurrently running a Star Wars, a Lord of the Rings, and a Marvel series all at the same time. And I think, technically, I believe Pennyworth is starting soon, so you could also roll that in as being a DC series. This is the best time to be a nerd. So, this is my review of Andor, Season 1, Episode 1. It's currently available on Disney Plus with audio description. Why do I say that? Because I'm a blind film critic. That's how I watch my content, with the lovely audio description. So graciously provided. Not really graciously, but provided to us so that we have accessibility. And I was a little worried, honestly, because while Book of Boba Fett and Obi-Wan both had moments, they were inconsistent as shows. And Andor just has a completely different vibe. And it's just structured differently. It doesn't feel like it's there to give fans of Cassian this fan service. Rather, it's there to actually tell a story. And it's just scripted better. The writing is stronger, and right from the beginning we get a richer cast. We get a richer structure to the story. Diego Luna's doing a great work. It's an entirely different show. I was so happy with the pilot. I just thought it was a really good job. From top to bottom on this. Of course, there's mystery. He's trying to find his sister, and he's going to be obviously looked into and investigated by this cop who was straight up told not to investigate it. And I love that he even was given a good reason. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the guy who did it wasn't just like, I'm lazy. He actually said, this is why we're not investigating it. And the guy was like, no, I'm investigating it anyway. You know? And he was like, so these guys were not supposed to be there. They're not supposed to have the money at a club we're not supposed to be having. They weren't robbed. They obviously just got into a fight with the wrong person and they got killed. So why don't we, flip the script and try to say they're heroes? Duh, right? Why wouldn't you want to do that? If you really cared about them, why wouldn't you want their families to think of them as heroes instead of thugs who jumped some guy and got beat in a fight? So, that's he was totally right about that. Even from a perspective of me not necessarily wanting somebody to investigate Cassian and follow the story. But no, this guy's like, nah, I disagree with that. We have to have justice all the time. Whatever. I'm just like, this character. We're gonna, I love when the guy's like, you want me to review all the footage? That's a lot. And he's like, can you not handle it? Because I'm sure somebody else would like your desk. And I'm like, dude, what grounds do you have to stand on to threaten to fire people? You're investigating something you were told not to investigate. Like, the whole thing is just, it's just so that character just, to me, is written in this way where we're supposed to hate him, like, instantaneously, because he's so obnoxious. There's just this obnoxious character, and I don't know that I want to see an entire season of him, but I guess we're going to be stuck with him. But the rest of the series, not him, is fantastic. But watching this other guy try to just because I don't even understand what his motivation is. Does he want to climb the ranks? Were they his friends? It doesn't actually really clarify that. Is he just an asshole? Like, is he just justice for all? Like, what is his motivation on this? He just is, he's just defying his boss's orders. Just right now, basically. It hasn't actually really told us why specifically he feels like he needs to investigate and not do what his boss told him to do and just give them a hero's welcome, like send them off and make it look like they were amazing people instead of just thugs that got jumped. Anyway, but the rest of the series is great. So I'm really hopeful for the future of Andor. Cast seems great. Really happy to see Diego Luna back. I recently rewatched Rogue One as part of my marathon leading up to Obi-Wan. I rewatched all of the Star Wars films, so I did get to see Rogue One again. It was a film that originally I didn't like as much going into theaters. The first time I watched it, it was kind of jarring because I was like, everybody dies. Wow. Not one person in this entire cast was allowed to happen to get into something to go off-world. It's like, no, they all die. And I didn't know how I felt about that, and I really just didn't like it at the time. I thought it was just a really dark and depressing film to watch everybody die at the end. It's just like, all right, thanks, Star Wars, for that. But after I watched it again, I just started appreciating more aspects of the film, and Diego Luna is one of them, so I'm glad that he's back with his own series. Anyway, definitely check it out, because I'm going to keep watching Andor, and I will keep recapping Andor on my channel. I'm one of those critics that reviews one-by-one episodes and not blocks. I've seen some critics who obviously got the first 3 episodes delivered to them by courier. I'm not that lucky or fancy. So, but maybe if I get up to that 100, no, it's gonna take more than 100. I know that, but thank you for checking this out and helping me get there. I'm gonna give Andor season 1, episode 1, an A- to start the series. I want it to build from here. I don't want to just say, yeah, that was great. Because like I said, the one problem that I have is the undefined nature of this guy's unrelenting pursuit. Like Terminator, like zoning in on needing to uncover this crime. Why? What is his motivation? If that had been clearly expressed, is it to climb ranks? Is he just the guy? Is he like a superhero and like justice must always be served? Like, what is his thing? Because right now it just seems like he's being a dick and doing what is the opposite of what he was told to do. So he's being subordinate, and at the same time, just we're creating a villain for the sake of creating a villain. So just to create an antagonist. Like, welcome to the show. We need an antagonist. You can be it. Cool. All right then. Anyway, that's it for me. So, like I said, help me get to 100. You can go to macmovieguy.com for more of my reviews. You can drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. You can go to the audio description project, adp.acb.org, for more shows that have audio description and where you can watch them. And also the adna.org. It's like IMDb for narrators because they can't be on IMDb, so they have to create their own IMDb so they can have their own credits uploaded so people know what they've done. It's so support them because they give us their hard work and it really helps us watch series like Andor. And that's it for me today. So you can check out when I review something else, because I will see you on the other side.